Hey, welcome in. So the Mad Lad has actually done it. Elon Musk has actually bought Twitter. This is incredible. This is giant news. This is the biggest news for free speech since the internet decided that it hated free speech. And of course, the left progressives, they're not happy about this. Hashtag leave Twitter is trending. But first, let's just look at this. Twitter's board has accepted an offer from billionaire Elon Musk to buy the social media company and take it private. The company has announced. Here's what Musk has said about it. Quote, free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated. I also want to make Twitter better than ever by enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithms open source to increase trust, defeating the spam bots, and authenticating all humans. Twitter has tremendous potential. I look forward to working with the company and the community of users to unlock it. So making the algorithms open source is huge because that means no secret shadow banning, no secret suppression. It means that everybody can see what they're actually doing and can see that it's a fair playing field. And Elon has tweeted this out. I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter, because that is what free speech means. So that sure sounds fair, doesn't it? But I'm afraid Elon forgets that the modern left, the progressives, the woke, they don't like free speech. They hate it. Well, here's a typically unhinged comment here. $44 billion. That is literally world-changing money. It could put a huge dent in the climate crisis. No, it couldn't. It could literally solve world hunger. No, it couldn't. Both Elon and the Twitter suits that put this deal together deserve to burn. $44 billion. I hope hell exists for these people. Catastrophize much, do you? Do you know what these people need to do? They need to build their own platform, right? I mean, Twitter's a privately owned company, right? If they don't like it, they can just build their own platform. If they're not getting censored enough on Twitter, they could just build a new Twitter. A Twitter with even less freedom of speech on it than it had before. In fact, it can just pre-censor people. They can do whatever they want. If you believe that Elon Musk isn't going to fiddle with the Twitter algorithm so people that don't pay and voices that he doesn't like are effectively shadow banned, then you must already be living on Mars. You see, the left, they don't mind shadow banning as long as it's not them that's being shadow banned. And by the way, need I repeat? He's talking here about making the algorithms open source to prevent that from happening. But no, we're all living on Mars. The rest of us are all living on Mars. Okay, here's one. Twitter has been my home for over 13 years. Your home? Really? Oh, that's sad. Anyway, I've met so many awesome people here and made some incredible friendships. But the Twitter Elon wants is not for me. And I'm distraught that the Twitter I love may be gone forever. Oh, like, if he stays on Twitter, he may have to see things he doesn't like. Again, best thing, build a new Twitter that's more censorious than the old Twitter. Then you'll be happy. You know, unless you change your mind on something and then immediately get banned from the new censorship platform. But I mean, that's apparently what these people want. How about this one? I will hashtag leave Twitter if Trump comes back. He is dangerous. The goofs he controls are pieces of poo. Also, was in the market for an electric car. Will not be buying a Tesla. Uh-oh, I hope Tesla's shares didn't crash on that news. How about this one? So do us normal people, yeah, you guys are the normal ones, sure. Do all of us normal people all just leave the Twitter now in protest of the world's richest man who doesn't seem keen on any form of helping those less fortunate than him? What? What? It's just like a non sequitur. And what is this person doing to help people less fortunate? I'm going to guess nothing. How about this one? I deactivated 2 of my Twitter accounts. How many do you have? This one will be next. It's a sad day for free speech. What? What kind of pretzel do you have to turn your mind into to think that not banning people for speech is a bad day for free speech? It really is bizarre. Here's one. Again, these people are so utterly confused. Haven't decided whether to leave Twitter. You're not leaving Twitter, okay? You're not. You're addicted to it. You're not going anywhere, and you're not going to build your own Twitter that's more censorious. But anyway, I am going to log off for a bit. That must be devastating. I mean, right there, that tells you right there. I mean, I'm going to have to log off for a bit. That tells you this person ain't going nowhere. Tolerating intolerance, intimidation, threats, bullying will only breed more intolerance and the suppression of free speech, sharing of ideas and info. It's that irony that Elon Musk doesn't seem to get. No, I think you're the one who doesn't get irony. I think the problem for the Twitter leftists is that they're worried they might have to now live by the same rules as everybody else. And as well, these are the people that think silence is violence. Just not doing anything is violence. So when they talk about intimidation, threats, and bullying, it doesn't mean anything, because anything is that. Just disagreeing with them is all of those things. Anyway, a lot of people are having fun with this. Everybody on the Leave Twitter bandwagon. We enjoyed this platform before you arrived, and we literally couldn't give less of a fuck about you leaving. This tweet is just to serve as a reminder that you are the problem. You are the propagation of tyranny we all despise. Here, you're not leaving Twitter. Just stop. How about this one? Stage 1. We're going to hashtag leave Twitter if Elon Musk buys it. They reflect on their empty lives. Stage 2. We're going to stay on Twitter after all and fight for the censorship we love. That's great. So you've got these people that are just frankly nutbars, in my opinion, freaking out because a social media platform that they spend way, way too much time on to have healthy lives is not going to censor the people that they disagree with. And a big fear seems to be that Trump's going to get back on there again, which they really, really don't like. Because politicians they don't like shouldn't be able to have a voice on social media. This is how they see the world. It's actually frightening when you see how deranged these people are. And I don't know how many of them are going to move to Canada now, but I've got some bad news for them. Yeah, Twitter's in Canada too. Although if Justin Trudeau gets his way with the new online harms bill, I did a video on that maybe it won't be. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you'd just like to listen, there's the audio version. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.